Welcome back to another Starving Road video. Before we get started, I just wanted to say these older videos from like February are almost over, so literally all that means is like my newer videos after I think like episode 18, I think is the last one I have, but like after that, these videos will be recorded in like July, maybe August. So like the point is they'll be a little bit more recent than these ones. So I'm gonna start the video now. So I finally made it to the 50,000 milestone. And there was a sign, and the place was kind of a mess. Like I don't know why, but somebody put a whole bunch of fucking cactus everywhere, which is really funny to me. Cause like why is there cactus? Where did they even get cactus from? But some people had been here already, and I mean, at least it wasn't a hole in the ground, you know. I would rather have like somewhat of a milestone than a hole in the ground, but you know, uh, I looked around a little bit, and some of the buildings were all right, I guess, but like there was one building that was still good, like this little watchtower thing was still pretty good. Thank God, at least one building survived, right? But yeah, some people had been up there too, and there was also like a little lighthouse in the middle or something. I don't know, but yeah, there was just a bunch of random stuff, and it was kind of a mess, like I just said, like you know, um, there was blocks everywhere and shit, and it kind of reminds me of like Manhattan after the Knicks game, but you know, we do not talk about Manhattan after the Knicks game because you know. So there was also like a underwater part. It was kind of cool. They had like I don't know, like a glass tube going all the way down to this little area, which was kind of nice. Not really, but yeah, it looked unfinished, but could be better, could be worse. So I filled it all in so, you know, less water would be everywhere. Because, like, you know, it's kind of fucking annoying, right? But, yeah. There was also, like, a bunch of signs down there. And, I would later repair this place. Like, the whole milestone would look better, like, in the next episode. After, you know, like, I would fix it. That's the point. There's a little tree room, and there's even this random secret room underneath, which was kind of cool. And yeah, I cleared the staircase so you can actually like get down there because for some reason somebody like covered it up. And then there was this path going off the side of the milestone. There was some like mobs and shit, and I saw withers, so that was like my reaction. I'm out because even though I have all this gear, I do not like withers. Mm-mm. Withers are withers are fucking annoying. But yeah, this is kind of random, but when I start recording my newer videos, I'm not gonna have like 500 shulker boxes. Like, I'm gonna put some of them away in like a secret little area, so it's actually like a little bit easier for me to use my inventory, unlike in these old videos where I'm literally just like using 3 inventory slots. But, anyways, there's a giant little lighthouse thing, and this thing had like a whole bunch of shit going on. And besides the bottom being completely obliterated, it's actually pretty nice. So there was even like a sign at the top, and you could even like walk off the edge and jump into the water. There was a sign I think that said "Walk the plank." So I walked the plank, and I even did a cool water bucket clutch, which was, yeah, that was nice. Um, So after I went down, I went a little farther ahead just to like explore, and I found a skyscraper, and kind of looked like one from New York City or something. I don't know why I'm making so many references to New York City, but yeah, this is the last one in this video, I swear. It looked pretty cool, even though it was like half exploded on the bottom. I don't understand like why people grief stuff like this. I'm not saying you should grief in a certain way, like griefing is stupid already, but like me personally, if I grief this place, you wouldn't even know what it would look like. You would just see floating blocks in the air. But like these people just destroy like half of it, and you could still tell what it was. Like there was excuse me, there was like a wheat farm up here, still pretty good, and made a little time lapse, so you can just enjoy the like setup shit while I'm building. Um, so yeah, after I fixed that, it actually looked kind of nice, so that was good. The next floor was some carrots, so I kind of just did the same thing as the wheat farm, and yeah, I don't know, I just fixed up the walls, and as they say, the dirtier the better. I had to bring that meme back because I like old memes much better than modern ones. So yeah, I don't know why I felt like saying that, but I don't know why I decided to fill like all of this shit with oak planks, considering I also fixed this tower up in the next episode, and I would literally have to remove all of the wood that I placed, so I have no idea why the fuck I filled it all in with wood. I should have just like, I don't know, gotten the actual materials needed. So stupid. The next thing was like, pumpkins and melons, which was nice. I like melons because, you get like 6 of them for each melon, which is cool. I don't know, but I like melons better than pumpkins, so I did the same thing as the other floors. I kind of just, filled in the walls and shit, and I like harvested everything and replanted everything, which is, you know, kind of nice. The upper floors are going to be a lot better than the lower ones because they're less destroyed, obviously. And yeah, I don't have much else to say. I mean, I'm literally just repairing farms here. I think like after I did this, the next floor is um what the fuck was the next floor? I think it was a tree farm. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what it was. Yeah, the next floor was. Oh, it wasn't. My bad. It was a fucking crafting room. So, the crafting room had a bunch of just stuff you might need for crafting, like a smithing table, cartography table. I don't even know what the fuck a loom does. I really don't know how half of the blocks do. But yeah, it's kind of cool. They had a nice little glass floor and shit, which was nice. There was a, blast furnace, smoker, all that good stuff. And then the next room was, it was a, like a duping room. Like you had your, infinite bamboo, infinite cobblestone, all that stuff. The floor after this was, a very weird cactus farm. Like, I don't know. I thought the design was kind of weird, but like, hey, whatever works, man. They were also smelting green dye. It's kind of annoying how you can only get green dye from cactus, even in modern Minecraft. The floor after was completely empty. I cannot remember if I can put anything or not, but yeah. And then same with like the next few floors, they were all empty. But the cool thing is, the top floor was kind of a mess, but it seems like they actually made this building from a lava cast, and there was even a map art which was kind of cool. It was I don't know, it was like a little mountain and a tent. So yeah, some other people had already been to the top, and yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was cool how you can make an entire building with like a single water bucket and lava bucket. You know, it's just very weird how lava casts work to me. Also, I do collect map arts, so that map art I found was kind of nice. And you also get a great view. So, yeah. I'm just gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.